your auntie car.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Oh my god, you guys, I am so sorry. I accidentally had it muted until now.
Are you serious?
I am so sorry.
Damn, Amanda, we missed a lot of funny shit. But
it was 3 minutes. I'm really sorry.
No, it's cool, man. We're gonna be more. We're gonna have a lot.
At least I had it quiet instead of like live when your voices weren't there.
Well, some of the funny shit y'all missed because Amanda wasn't doing her motherfucking job correctly. James, I keep calling this nigga James. James Davis isn't here because he, I'm assuming, has something to do with his Bell's palsy, man. And that, whenever James said he can't make it, he can't show up, I'm like, man, that Bell's palsy must be hitting him hard. But because James has Bell's palsy, he's not here today. But I was saying, Bell's palsy is technically a disease, is a disability, I think. But can you call it a disability because it doesn't affect your quality of life at all? To me, a disability stops you from getting a good job, from getting a good wife, and having kids. Those are disabilities. James can still have a wife. He can still have a job. If I was his wife, I wouldn't have kids with him. But you don't want to pass that shit on down to them children, man. Them children don't deserve it.
Is there a difference between a disability and a handicap?
I think they're the same. I think they're what they call synonyms.
Because you got mental disabilities, physical disabilities.
Mental can be handicapped.
Emotional disability, shit like that.
So you're saying Bell's palsy is all in James's head?
It's possible.
And wait, it's on his face.
Yeah, he has to will his way out of Bell's palsy. Is what you trying to say?
It's on his head.
It's on his head.
It's not his head. It's on his head. Yeah, man. Then we was talking about how Deonte Bailey said it's a dream come true to be on this show. And I'm like, Deonte, man, you got to dream a lot higher than being on the Sip N Slam podcast. I was like, this motherfucker must have just a whole bunch of a list of attainable goals and shit. Like, yeah, I want to be on the Sip N Slam podcast. I want to have a full tank of gas in my car one day. I'm going to go to Walmart 30 minutes before they close. And I'm going to make them wait while I shop for an hour. Tell some of y'all.
Buying my first TV.
You don't have a TV?
I have one. I'm just saying,
you ain't never bought it. It was a hand-me-down.
Right.
Yeah, that was okay. What else is on this list of goals? I don't know if they're not even high enough to be considered goals. Let's call these things you want to do.
It's a lot.
A goal is something you got to work towards.
It's a lot of things.
You don't work towards being on the Sip N Slam podcast. You just show the fuck up. When we're recording.
There's a lot of things you probably have already done that I dream of doing. Like, I've yet to be part of the people that have sex in a hotel.
What? Will you be fucking bitches at the park?
No, like, I've had sex in my house.
You ain't never had sex in a hotel?
And in my auntie's car.
Damn, man, you doing your auntie's car filthy, Jim. Damn, I almost called them James again. They all look alike.
But a hotel, that's definitely
You never fucked in a hotel?
I've never fucked in a hotel.
So that means you never had a one-night stand before then?
Never had a one-night stand.
Nigga, have you?
I've had daytime sneaky links. We call them sneaky links.
Yeah. Y'all call them sneaky links. Yeah, that was just hoes we was fucking back in the day, man. Y'all want to make these women feel cute. Back in my day, we did a woman dirty. Call that bitch a bust down. We used to disrespect the fuck out of women back in my day, man. Y'all making them feel all cute and shit. Sneaky links. That's my honey dewdrop, man. We be like, back in my day, we be like, man, the whole squad done fucked that bitch. Call her a pass around. Damn.
Just ask who got the next hit.
Damn, man. Even I've had one night stands. That's the best sex you can ever have because you ain't risking nothing. Like, you know what I mean? If you fucking, let's say you got a girlfriend and y'all fucking on a regular basis, you fuck her bad one time, now you gotta make up for that. And you just continue. Well, if you fuck her bad again, now you just in a continuous cycle, and now you got bad dick, and she telling her friends about how bad your dick is. But when you fuck a girl one time, fucking.
I don't want
what happens in this Motel 6 stays in this Motel 6. Well, it don't matter. I ain't never gonna see you again.
Well, what about when you're famous? Yeah.
I'll tell Sip N Slam a secret. The girl I had sex with
if you tell Sip N Slam a secret, it's going to remain a secret because don't nobody watch this shit.
The girl I had sex with in my auntie car actually told me that it wasn't a great experience for her, and that she would appreciate it if we just never have sex again.
Damn!
That's what she told me.
Damn!
That's very
First
formal.
of all, what kind of car was you fucking in? Was it a Prius?
It's a Nissan Rogue.
A Nissan Rogue?
In the back of a Nissan, I put the seat.
Maybe
down.
she was appalled at the fact that you tried to fuck her in the back of a Nissan. She was like, damn, nigga, you ain't got no foreign.
This ain't even the craziest
You ain't got
part.
no high-class foreign?
The crazy part is it was behind the church.
Because Nissan is a foreign, I forgot.
Like on church property behind the building.
Damn, man. You had the Lord on your side, too. You still fuck this bitch awful, man. Damn.
I mean, I ate her out good, but she just said it just...
I ate her out good. First of all, it's no way to eat her out bad unless you just not trying.
I mean,
it's easy to eat pussy.
They be saying
At least she was nice.
Who said that?
See ya.
Oh, see ya. That's my ex-girlfriend. Oh, she keep trying to fuck up my show.
Hey, you got an audience member.
I do have all of it. Thank you, see ya, for turning in.
Is that
Now,
the
you
girl?
cut that comments off. Don't you be typing shit in that fucking chat.
Ain't see the girl with the damn curtain over her head while she performed?
You talking about... Is it not Sia?
It ain't SZA.
SZA is yeah.
Sia.
Sia, yeah, S-I-A.
That's
Yeah,
what-
but no, this is my ex-girlfriend, Sinitra.
Oh, this is a real ex-girl.
Yeah, real ex-girlfriend.
What's up, Sia? What's up? What's
Yeah,
poppin'?
don't talk to her, man. Because I just upset her, and now she's like, I'm going to fuck one of your friends. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. That's not a good method to get back.
Be like, come on, Deonte's
Every
not
time
my
I ain't
friend.
going to take out the trash. Every time I don't take out the trash, you and James inbox trying
I
to
know a
fuck
way
me.
she could have fucked you up. She could have said, I'm going to fuck one of your friends again.
Ah, that would have been smart. That would have
That
pissed
shit
me
would-
off.
Yeah.
That would have been good, man. I almost smacked you on instinct. What? Oh, so you try to fuck this girl in a Nissan Rogue, man? Damn, on church property. How long ago was this?
This was it. The same day Coming to America 2 came out. March 5th.
So what happened? You was let down by Coming to America too. So you went out and you tried to let some frustration out on her vagina.
That's exactly what happened.
Damn, man.
And then she had already texted me and told me that she needed me to take her to Walmart to get her phone. So that's what
You made her fuck you for a ride to Walmart, nigga. How low are you?
Wow.
No, it was-
Come on, man. Just give her the $40, man.
That's what it sounded like. But that ain't what it was.
Nigga, that's
Just be
exactly
honest.
what
Yeah.
it was.
'Cause this was
It
after-
sounds like she hit you up like, hey, I need a ride to Walmart, and you was like, how bad? Because we about to pass this church on the way. And I believe this would be a perfect spot for me to disappoint and ruin you. Did you fuck her bad and she
What
still
church
with the...
was this? Was this like your church? Or
No,
just
I
like
don't go
a
to
random
that
church you pulled into?
I just know it's a good spot because it's a basketball court right next to the church, and I realize there's a lot of land behind the church too.
Uh-huh.
So people can just hide out and do whatever they want right here. Nobody's gonna look.
People could be
And
hiding
you
out in
was
the
like-
woods watching you.
Yeah. And you was like, man, look at all this land. I'm about to ruin this bitch day with this awful... What was wrong with it? What happened? Why was it so bad, man?
I think it's because
Damn! Hey, we doing an investigative report on why Deonte Bailey just disappointed this girl in the back of a Nissan Rogue.
You know
What
I think
color
it
was the road?
I thought you was like, what color was the woman?
You know I think it was bad for her because she had to be on top the whole time.
So you also doing it wrong. You should have been fucking her from the back.
We in a Nissan Rogue though. I mean, I could have just stood
You should have
outside.
been fucking her.
Yeah, stay outside.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
You already fucking her outside of a church. Now you got standards? Like, I don't want to stand on the Lord's ground.
I'm saying if we.
I'm only going to hell if my feet touch the ground while I'm fucking her. No.
I'm saying
Yeah, you got to fuck her outside the car. The back of the Nissan Rogue can't be too big. You a bigger motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm big. So I'm saying so that's why I had to do
I'm trying to
I was gonna
think.
say, is she a big
This
girl?
is probably about the back of a Nissan Rogue. If she was a big girl. Was she a big girl?
Nah.
How much? How much did she weigh?
I say she probably weigh
Were you a big girl?
$130. I say she probably weigh about $130.
$130? Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, you ain't got no excuse because you had a lot of room to work with. What happened?
Yeah.
Was something on your mind like that?
Nah, I mean,
Did Coming to America too fuck you up that bad that you couldn't get into the spirit?
I mean, I'm just assuming it's because she was on top the whole time. You know, that's the only logical explanation I can think of. Because I was in it.
Well, all right. So she was on top. What were you?
How long
on?
is the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah. How long? Yeah.
I say out of everything we did, we was probably there for about an hour, solid hour.
Damn. That's a lot of time to be wasted.
No longer, no less. You know, just
What was y'all doing? Did y'all at least pray first?
I did pray that I didn't go to hell. You know, that's
serious.
Yeah, like in my mind, I'm like, Lord, please don't send me to hell for this.
That's probably why you was fucking her so bad. You thinking about going to hell. If you want to fuck a woman good, this is how I be fucking women good. I think about the fact that my dad wasn't in my life. That shit just gives me the energy and the anger I need to just blow this bitch back out. Well, I don't know if I'm blowing back out, but I've been doing it for a long time, very hard.
So does
it hurts.
So does that drive of your father not being in your life, does that work better than being just turned on by the woman?
Huh?
Does that work better than just being turned
The
on?
woman turns me on. My daddy not being in my life gives me the motivation I need.
Your daddy takes you home.
Yeah, my daddy. Yeah, she wakes me up. My daddy takes me home. You don't think about that? I think that's all I think is shit I hate.
I
think about movies that I hate. I think about the time my cousins made me rent Pootie Tang. I think about that a lot when I'm fucking. The one time I watched Pootie Tang, man, that shit upset me so much. I remember my cousin and her dad, they came over to our house, right? This is when, Blockbuster and all this shit. And they kept talking about Pootie Tang and how funny this shit was. And I'm like, me and my mom, we like comedy. Me and my mom, we were dysfunctional, but that meant we were really funny. And so we were really into comedy. And we were like, we gonna watch it. And we watched it, and we went to Blockbuster. We were so happy, man. I just remember the smile on my mom's face when she rented Pootie Tang. And because it just brought her so much joy to be watching this movie with her baby boy. And then we turned that piece of shit on. And I wanted to go upstairs. I was like, Mom, I'm going to go upstairs. She said, No! I paid for this movie. We got to watch it. I'm like, no, Mom, please. I can't do it. That was your brother that said those things about those movies. I don't have no allegiance to him.
I got a question.
What?
Okay, so because we was talking about like movies and bullshit that we watched. Do you remember?
Hey, I want to talk about something that, hold your thought. I want to talk about something that we were talking about off the air. It was very funny to me. Me and Deonte was talking about celebrity crushes, and I was like, I like Sanaya Lathan, and I like da-da-da-da. I forgot who you said you like. And I said, wouldn't it be funny if rich women sat around and just ranked their favorite broke niggas? I like Deonte Bailey. I like the fact that Keith only has one pair of shoes. That's my favorite. All right, go ahead. Say your thought, man. I ain't going to like it, whatever comes out your mouth. I'm already prepared to shit on it. Go ahead.
I'm saying, I was young.
It better be something good.
I was a little younger, so like I didn't watch it when it first came out. I watched it like probably a few years later when I was old enough to get the photographic memory.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember back in the time where they were paying people to see if they can last 2 minutes of two women in one cup?
No, I don't remember that.
You know.
No, I remember 2 women, 1 cup, but I don't remember getting paid to experience it.
So
I never watched it.
It's like the challenge.
Have you watched it? Man?
No, I ain't watched that shit.
Let me just
Like,
say,
and they show reaction video.
I'll tell everybody, if you haven't watched the movie.
Sia says he liked Raven Simone too.
I did like Raven Simone. Raven Simone was so beautiful, man, that she, I don't know, she went crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what.
She went Disney. Is what she went.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt with Megan Good's face on it. I'm gonna get some Megan Good bed sheets, some Megan Good wallpaper.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't scream creepy as fuck.
And
just walk into your best friend's house, his wallpaper is just goddamn Megan Simone?
Megan Good.
Megan Good.
And she, her husband is a pastor. I think I'm enjoying their church.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we in Mexico City, Mexico. Anybody know any Spanish? Cause we got some.
Si, senor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all we got.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Well,
Está bien.
I don't like the fact that you guys are showing me up on my own podcast. Can you please stop it?
Lo siento.
Amanda.
Mi hombre. When James Davis on her ass.
Never go James Davis, man. Yo. Did you ever finish your thought?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Damn.
was the 2 women in 1 cup.
Oh, did you? I don't think you finished talking about it.
That was. I'm saying. I was just gonna say if you haven't watched the movie, I don't. But if you do, you probably won't make it past 2 minutes. It's the most trifling thing you could ever watch. and it's only white people. You notice it's not a single African American in there at the time.
Trying to watch it?
No, just looking at it.
Yeah.
It's in it. I'm saying like white people in it.
Nah, I don't like to watch videos of people hurting themselves. I don't get nothing off of that. If I watch a video of a woman naked, I'm coming off of it. Like, I don't want to watch her rip her clitoris off. Like, that's not going to do nothing for me sexually. But, yeah, we have a beautiful show. Amazing show coming to you guys. Last night I did a show with my boy Winston Hodges from back home. Haven't seen him in 3 years. It was amazing. And I thought he was going to be here, but he hit the road. And so first match I wanted to do, man, was about the two things that I hate about my where I come from, Richmond, Virginia, and the two things I miss about the things that about Richmond, Virginia. So we got Gordon Ramsay representing the food of Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
All right.
So it's good food.
Good food. Way better food than Knoxville.
Right.
Well, then we got Cletus, who's representing the passive racism in Richmond, Virginia. I love the passive racism over the aggressive racism. They don't even call it racism. That's how just normal that shit is.
So when you say,
it's just a way of life.
When you say passive racism, it's like they being racist, but they being so
Yeah.
nice
They being politically correct about it, but they don't want you there either. Then we got the things that I hate about Richmond, Virginia. We have Snoop Dogg representing California trade. We too, but the traffic. I don't miss the traffic of back home. Okay. And then we have Wiz Khalifa representing. The fuck is Wiz Khalifa represent? How high rent prices are. It is way too expensive to live in Richmond, Virginia, man. I would not go back. Even somebody would have to pay for my rent if I went back. Are you from Knoxville, Tennessee?
From Cleveland, Ohio.
Ah, is it? What are some things you miss from home? Give me one. I don't want to hear a lot about your life. Give me one thing you miss, one thing you hate about Cleveland. Well, when did you move? Do you remember anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved in 2013.
Okay. One thing you miss, one thing you like about, one thing you hate about Cleveland, Ohio.
One thing I
don't
miss,
say LeBron James.
One thing I
for
miss
both
about.
What, Knoxville come over?
One thing I miss.
Knoxville?
He can, man. We're cool.
One thing I miss about Cleveland, I'm gonna say, is the corned beef sandwiches. We got some great corned beef sandwiches. One thing I hate about.
That's what y'all proud of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the only thing I hate.
That's a very Ohio thing to be proud of, a corned beef sandwich.
The only thing I hate.
Don't that shit come in a can?
It can.
Y'all make the best sandwiches from meat that come in a can. Give it up for Cleveland, Ohio.
But really, the only thing I hate about it probably is just the political stance. It's a Republican city.
Oh, Ohio, yeah, they are very, yeah. Too.
That's it. I love my hometown. There's a lot of stuff I could have said the Indians. Well, they the Guardians now. So
yeah. I said they moved. I said they changed.
I could eat Lebron.
I will say this, man. I do understand what you were talking about, the political climate, because it is very liberal in Richmond, and so it is living in Knoxville with it being a red state. It was kind of new for me.
Yeah.
But like, bruh, they don't like. I don't know how to put this. Do Republicans hate black people as much as we think they do? Because states that are red, their rent be cheap. They might not want us there, but they allow us a affordable place to live. They supposedly want me in Richmond, but rent is $1,500. Do they really want me? That's I do. Oh, let's talk about the food.
It was a point in time where the two black niggas was getting their ass whooped.
No, the two black niggas. Could you be more ignorant? The two black nigga cornmuggers was getting their giblets. Getting their giblets kicked. By them two honky crackers. You 19 years old, but you sounded 91 just now. But to talk about the food, man, I miss the food back home because there was so many like different cultures and shit. Because you got Richmond, Virginia, but we're not too far from DC. We're not too far from like the beach, so you got fresh seafood and shit. Maryland right there with the crabs and stuff like that. And you don't have that here. Like I think I typed in like good Mexican food near me and just Taco Bell and Arby's popped up. Like that's how just uncultured it is out here, man. Everything here it's just fat. I don't even know if it's good. They give you a lot of it. It ain't no seasoning. They not reducing shit. It's no creme brulee or whatever the fuck they be talking about. It ain't no Food Network cooking going on in Knoxville, Tennessee. They just, which part of the pig do you want? And we're going to give you 13 pounds of it.
Food Network is headquartered in Knoxville.
Why?
I know. It's part of Discovery.
It ain't no fucking cooking going on in Knoxville.
It's all going on there. It's not going on outside of there, just at Food Network.
I think
they probably here because it's cheaper to be here than to be where people actually can cook at.
Yeah.
The best food be at the little vendors, like these little hot dog stands and shit.
You saying that shit because you from Knoxville, Tennessee. You live in Knoxville, Tennessee, and you don't know no better. You leave this motherfucking state. You go, dude. I had a taco from a real Mexican before. You ever had a taco from a real Mexican?
Not a taco.
Huh?
A burrito. Not a taco.
Yeah. Didn't it make you hate all other non-Mexican burritos? Because they make them shit. They know what to do.
I'm just crazy. I was in Mexico and I just couldn't believe they don't put cheese on everything.
They don't fuck with sour cream.
And
they
cheese.
do not. They do not.
It's just not a thing there.
Some places like because we fat and we like cheese on everything, and so they'll carry cream cheese. They'll give it to you in a cup, but they'll give it to you in a cup, but like they won't put it on anything. That's real. That's real. Authentic Spanish food.
I worked with Mexicans.
Then they don't use no black beans. They use kidney beans, I think.
I worked with Mexicans at a McDonald's, and they was able to make a quesadilla out of the stuff that we got at McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, because you already got the bread. I think that's pretty much all you need.
They was able to put.
You are very amazed, very easily, aren't you?
Grilled chicken.
It's fun. Like, oh my God, it turns left in.
Man, hopscotch. Man. But yeah, everything here, man, it's just a whole lot of gravy. It ain't what? Who said? Sia? Oh, what my bill was that?
Keith is fake, fancy, but cheap. But he also eats pork chops from gas stations in Virginia.
Look here. That was a dark time of my life that I don't want to talk about anymore. I was going through a lot. I just wanted food. I wasn't thinking about where it was coming from, what the source was, if it made sense or not. So yes, I was eating pork chops from the gas station, and I was telling other people to go get them.
Just what the hell?
What happened? Are you watching the match? You are the only person that ever looked at that TV screen. I forget what the fuck is going on until it's over.
It's like only one nigga can win at a time.
And then
I ain't ever seen just both Snoop and Wiz just whooping the shit out of it.
All right, so let's say the thing that I hate. I talked about the high rent prices. Yeah, rent is fucking crazy out here, man. I mean, great back in Richmond, bro. Fucking insane, huh?
The traffic, you said?
Oh yeah, I hate it. Yeah, I don't miss the traffic either. I don't miss the traffic.
How much for a one-bedroom apartment in Richmond?
Bruh, you may be someplace $1,200.
Jesus.
You talking up there, man?
Wow.
What's the closest college in Richmond?
That is a VCU. That's the real big one out there. That's their university.
Virginia College University.
Yeah, VCU. That's their what?
Virginia College University. I'm sure it does.
Virginia Commonwealth University.
I was going to say, they're college or university.
Oh, like state.
Yeah, well, we're not a state. We're a Commonwealth.
Exactly, that's right.
Whatever the fuck that means. I still don't understand. That's how you know when white people up to no good. They start changing words and shit. Oh, we not a state. What is it? We're a Commonwealth. What is a Commonwealth? Don't ask no more motherfucking questions. Just understand. Be prepared to pay $2,000 to live in this goddamn trap out.
Are you noticing the rise? Not the rise, but like the evolution of the Ebonics.
And what are you talking about?
Like how now we using different words. Like for instance, sneaky link. That's what you call it back then.
We was just fucking bitches. I'm about to go fuck this bitch is what we would say.
We got.
I got sneaky link that would put a little bit more cute of a spin on it.
We got.
But then again, we were also pleasing our women sexually. We weren't wasting their time outside of churches, fucking them in Nissan Rogue. That's why we had, back in the day, we drove big block Chevys. Because we were fucking bitches in the back. Are they leather seats in the back of a Nissan Rogue with them cloth? Oh, that bitch was sinking all in them damn seats. Belt buckle all in her asshole. She's like, get your thumb out my ass. She's like, nah, that ain't my thumb. That's the belt buckle. That's the seat buckle.
You don't eat ass.
What? Do I eat ass? What, nigga? Yes.
I know where you were going.
Yes. I do eat ass. I will say this, women, and I want, Amanda, you get your ass eaten?
Sometimes.
All right, so Sia, who's in the chat, she's told me that, and I'm going to dime you out to other women. She told me that women don't actually feel nothing. It's just a humiliation thing.
No, it does feel nice. It's
I
very
forgot to
pleasant.
change his name from another match. Yeah, they won. Do you get your ass eaten? Oh, you say, do you feel anything, though?
Yeah.
Sia says she don't feel anything. And
It's
my
not
tongue was
like-
all in her ass. I know I was deep in that motherfucker.
It's not like a sexual pleasure, but it's like a nice feeling.
Was it?
Like a massage
A
feels
moral
really
victory
nice.
for y'all?
You know how like shit feel good?
Uh-huh.
That's probably how I feel. Like it don't feel like shit, but it's like it's a pleasure of like something.
You know what? When you eating ass though, when you eating ass and you talking about eating ass, the last thing you want to hear is somebody talk about shit. Like that's the very last thing. 'Cause we know it's in there. We know what comes, and we know about the body. But when you eating ass, you can't think about that. You can't think about that. Why? Was Snoop? Wiz is taller than Snoop.
Probably.
Who making these characters, man? Because they are not doing a good job.
Maybe the same height or some shit.
They just making the skin tone match. I guess that's good.
So who we got next?
Sia saying something. What Sia say?
Maybe he didn't do it right.
I didn't. No, I did. Fuck out of here.
Maybe
Fuck
he
outta
did.
here.
I don't know who she
Next episode, I'm eating Sia's ass. Right on this motherfucking table. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough weight to support the both of us.
This couch can do 700
You got to
pounds.
reinforce this table, man, because I'm a big boy. When I'm eating ass, I'm in that motherfucker like a lion.
Sia must be watching us on her laptop or iPad or something.
Why you say that?
There's no way she's on her phone just this whole time.
What? Oh no, she probably on a little iPad. Yeah, she talking about I ain't do it correct. I know what the fuck. I will say one thing. Anything regarding eating, I do well. It ain't a thing I don't eat the fuck out of. Pussy, brisket, ham and cheese sandwiches, I eat. So I know when I was eating that ass, I was eating that ass. Don't fucking, you can say a lot of things about me. See, you can say a lot of things about me. You can say I'm a liar. You can say I'm a cheater. You can say that I'm a thief because that is true.
A no good nigga.
A no good nigga. You can say that. Porch monkey coon. You can say whatever you want, but don't you ever say I ain't eat your asshole right. No, that's why I draw the line there. I draw the line of the disrespect there. Seriously. Because now you fucking with my reputation. Fucking with, nah, seriously. I don't play about that.
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
You can say whatever you want about my dick. Because I ain't the one taking it. So I don't know how good it is or not.
You can say whatever the fuck
You can say you want about my mama. You can say whatever you want about my mama. She dead. I ain't got nobody, you know. This is a perfect time to talk about it. She can't say nothing back to you. But when you start talking about what I do in that bedroom in terms of eating, you a motherfucking liar.
Don't tell me my mama's son can't eat no ass.
Yeah, don't you tell it. I'm a son of a bitch. And a son of, I don't know what the fuck. I'm a son of a bitch, but I'm not the son of a bad, I don't know what the fuck I was about to do. Man.
I eat an elegant ass taster. That's what I do.
Yeah, man. Let's move on to our match, man. See, I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna be home soon.
See you later.
In Virginia, maybe he didn't do it right.
Then we got the ...
Ain't nobody stunting to see her, man. She knows she out here lying her ass off.
He'll see you later. Oh my
Next
God.
episode, tune in. I'm eating her pussy live on Twitch.
You're gonna make her twitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her make the pussy twitch.
I was thinking that.
Make the pussy Hulu.
And James are gonna be twitching the whole time.
Yeah.
Watching this shit.
Yeah, man. See, the same thing I said up to James about saying offensive shit. You gotta learn how to say it, because that was kind of mean.
What? What the
You
fuck?
just because like when I was saying the Bell's palsy stuff, I was saying it right. It was hurtful, yes, but it was fun hurtful. You was just like, yeah, his face retarded.
What I said?
His
I
face
didn't say
is
that.
retarded.
I didn't
Face
say
got
that.
autism.
I would never use that word. It's the R word.
Huh?
I treat the R word like the N word. I would never use it.
What?
I treat the R word like the N word.
You don't use that word? You just said nigga
I'm
though.
talking about I'm saying like a white person to say N word. Like,
Oh, okay. You don't
I wouldn't call somebody the R word.
unless they are the R word.
Not even if they're the R word. I'll say slow.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're being offensive. If they are that, why wouldn't you address them as such?
Because they feel like the R word is just like the word that just touched them in a place where they just don't want to be touched for some reason. I don't
It's like an uncle.
Damn, we went.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's like the uncomfortable.
damn! Give a round of applause for Amanda for saying something on the podcast that didn't make me want to hurt her. We are 8 episodes into this shit. And every single time Amanda would say something, I'd be like, why the fuck did she spit? But that one, you killed it, man. I'm rubbing off on Amanda.
Who's on match 2?
We on match 2? Damn, okay. Nigga, this is my shit. I thought you wanted to be on it. Now you being pushy.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Is it because
Nigga said, I got shit to do. Yeah, this was my dream, but I got other dreams I got to attend to today. I got to go to Walmart and buy all the milk. That's something I got on my dreams. I just want to fuck up breakfast for people. All right, goddamn it. So last week we started our best action movie star tournament, right? Mm-hmm. We had let me see what the list. Let me see who was on it. We had John Claude. It was a play-in match, right? We had John Claude Van Damme versus Jet Li versus Steven Seagal versus Vin Diesel versus Tom Cruise. Who you think won that match?
Vin Diesel?
Nah, Vin Diesel didn't win it. Jet Li won it.
Damn, I forgot you even said his name.
He probably oh, God. Look at the nigga making excuses for why he got it wrong. God damn. Just say you got it wrong and let's move on. Oh, I didn't know you said Jet Li. Yeah, I said Jet Li. I said his name 3 times. I was trying to give you a hint. And you still fucked it up. So that moves us on to our next match. First official first round match. We have Clint Eastwood versus Keanu Reeves versus Jet Li versus Liam Neeson. Now, notice Liam Neeson is not Liam Neeson. I'm too lazy to make the characters. Nobody else made the characters, so I said, fuck it. So whoever is this prison convict who just escaped to be on the show, that's how going to be our Liam Neeson. Because I don't have time to be putting this show together.
You spent your time on John Wick, though, see?
No, somebody else spent their time on it. I just downloaded the character, man. I'm lazy as fuck. Lazy as fuck.
Efficient.
I'm efficient. Yes, I'm efficient.
Your job to do that, see?
Yeah. But who you got? Who you got coming out this match? Who you got?
Is John Wick and Jet Li on the same team, right?
No, it's everybody for themselves. Only one winner.
I'll take Jet.
Nigga wanted to be real pushy and forgot the rules of the match.
I'll take Jet.
Jet, you got Jet?
And if not him, John.
Nigga, I said one person. Come on, bro.
Jet
Don't be like that.
Pick.
Huh?
That's who I'm picking, Jet.
You got one pick. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna go Jet too, man, because everybody else is just a white guy. Like, I think he's the only one on here who actually knows any type of martial arts. So I'm gonna go. I think the other ones just white guys who just happen to have real good audition tapes.
Yeah.
So I don't think Keanu Reeves really know how to fight.
Jet Li, he made it.
Liam Neeson, he's 76 years old. And Liam Neeson can't even keep up with his family, bro. Like, how the fuck? How you get your family taken 3 times, bro? By the third one, I'm looking like, come on, bro. You setting this shit up. He's setting this shit. He had to be, man.
And it was 3 different people, right? His daughter was the first one.
Daughter was the first one. The second one, they took the wife or the dog. I don't know who the fuck they took. And then the third one, I think they just took him. And the wife and the dog and I don't know. It was like, what the fuck is this? They gonna make a Taken 4 and they just gonna take everybody who come to see it. Gonna kidnap our ass right out the movie theater. We gotta find ourselves. Fucking Taken, man.
They might do a Taken 4 called the Endgame or some shit like that.
Oh no, man. What do you think it takes to be a great action star? When you think of a great action hero, what do you think of?
I think it takes one, he gotta be in shape.
Not necessarily, because Bruce Willis been looking like a uncle his whole fucking career.
I think you got to be able to be dramatic too. So like, if something happens, somebody gets shot, you got to be able to be sad and cry about shit.
You want to see your action heroes cry? I don't want to see my action heroes cry. I want my action heroes to be tough, don't take no shit. That's why I was thinking about Clint Eastwood. I like Clint Eastwood movies because they call them action movies, but I think he was just going around shooting people. It really wasn't much action. It wasn't no back and forth. He would show up, shoot a motherfucker. End of the movie. The good, the bad, ugly.
Out of all like action, ass whooping characters, who's your favorite?
My favorite ass whooping character?
Yeah.
You talking like
movies, TV, don't
ass?
In real life.
I guess I know an ass kicker in real life, fucking a bouncer at a bar or something.
No, I'm talking about like what's the dude name? The dude that was always Kimbo Slice, like in real life.
I guess if we talking about movies, let's keep it on movies.
Okay.
I'm gonna go John Wick, just simply because I'm not an action movie person anyway. So if I am gonna watch an action movie, I just want to see killing. I don't want to see no plot. I don't want to see no character development. I don't need to see no CGI. I need these niggas to die for real.
You just want to turn the movie, just watch ass.
Yeah, I just want to see, and I want to see a lot of people get murdered and just a random shot of a fat ass. That would be my perfect action movie. Just people getting killed for no reason. I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to tell me who the star of the movie is. I don't care. Just put people in a cage, kill them, and then just see some titties run across the screen.
I got 2.
And do that for 2 hours, and you got the best action movie ever to me.
One's a white guy, one's a black guy. My first one, before the black guy, is Chuck Norris.
He's in the tournament.
Walker Texas Ranger.
He's in the tournament.
It's just so much ass whooping in that whole show.
Yeah.
I love it. The second one is Michael J. White.
Ah, okay.
Blood and Bones, one of my favorite movies, and I just like how much ass he was whooping in that. So.
Yeah, I agree with that, but Michael J. White is such a bad actor that it takes me out the ass kicking. Like, he does the ass kicking part very good, but it's the part after and before the ass kicking that just makes me not give a fuck. His acting is so bad.
I know why.
Because he can't act?
No.
You know why he can't act?
I know why.
You know the secret?
I know why
Michael
you feel
J.
that way.
Why? Because he can't act.
No, because he was in the Tyler Perry movie. That's why.
He was in the Tyler Perry movie because he can't act. That's one of the qualifications. Either you can't act or you gotta be Cicely Tyson. Or any other old black woman.
So that what you just said actually is true today.
What?
The people Tyler Perry is putting in movies really can't act.
Well, he does that on purpose though, because he doesn't want to have to pay certain things.
He getting new people.
You got to pay good actors.
Right.
Bad actors, they just happen to be on the TV.
And for him to be a billionaire, you figure he wouldn't have a problem with it. But
Well, he's a billionaire because he doesn't pay people. That's one way to
save money.
To save money, keep money, is not to share money.
I get it.
Do you think you would fuck somebody over? Could you be Tyler Perry?
Could I
be a billionaire but then not pay nobody?
I could. This is the thing. I'm so humane that I just feel like with my billion, I would do.
You are so humane. We're not gonna go too much into it, but this is the guy who single-handedly willed Bill Cosby to freedom. Every night for like 3 years. This motherfucker was fighting for the release of Bill Cosby. And he just said, I am too humane to fuck somebody over.
I'm saying if I had $1 billion, I would definitely do a whole lot for the community. Like,
Okay.
Like I understand.
I'll do a whole lot for the community too. I'll move the fuck out.
I'm just saying, like,
I just open up an apartment.
Like I would build an apartment building for homeless people.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would remodel Salvation Armies. I feel like Salvation Armies just look good on the outside now. When you go on the inside, it look like who the fuck.
Yeah, because all that shit is used.
like that's
You
what
want
I
it
do.
to
We're
look
going
like
to
a sweet
remodel the
club.
people that's donating the clothes to. We need only hip, young donators.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Like if the shit
The
that you
fucking
bought-
Salvation Army chic line,
I'm like, this shit.
designed by Deonte Bailey.
Yeah, like they're like,
Are you homeless and you cold?
I would feed the.
And you want a look that looks so bold?
But
Come down to the Salvation Army with our chic line.
that's just one thing I would do if I had money, like especially Tyler Perry. Man, like homeless people, like the number of homelessness would decrease just because of what I would do.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Nice,
some real
though.
big shit, man. We gotta get him to $1 billion, man. If you are homeless, I don't know how you gonna. If all your fans are homeless, I don't know how you gonna get no money. But you gotta have some fans who in homes
Some people be
and have
like,
disposable income or income.
and I don't even like homeless. I don't dislike homelessness because of the fact that there's people outside, being rained on in the cold. They just need to be somewhere where they're not bothering me.
Oh, okay. It's a selfish thing.
It ain't a selfish thing because they bothering other people too.
Okay. Yeah.
And Amanda, y'all got some bougie
Man,
homeless
you kind of
people
like
over here.
this motherfucker's like Thanos when it comes to homeless people. It's like he wants to help them for a good reason, but he's going to go about it because of evilness.
I was at that little roundabout they built right there to get to Amanda.
You saw a homeless person and you hit him with your gun? What you had?
No, it was a homeless guy on the side of the road. He waved me down. I thought he was going to ask for some change because I had something in the cup holder to give. He just wanted to know if I had some gum.
Oh, okay.
I was like, the hell?
Maybe he had an interview. Maybe he did.
So
Like,
this was crazy. My auntie car stayed with gum in it, and this is the one time he didn't have no gum. I just gave him $1 to go buy some.
Wow, he was like, I really just want to go. Can you not? I may be homeless, but you cannot follow the right. Oh, Keanu Reeves won. Damn, man. Fuck. Okay, that's our first final contestant. We're doing a fatal 4-way match. We got 3 more of them. And Keanu Reeves is our first official. Okay, so we got Keanu Reeves,
Like
man.
solo winner.
Yeah. He's going to be in the championship match. But we got 3 more. We got 3 more matchups. One matchup: The Rock versus Wesley Snipes versus Denzel versus Will Smith. We just put all the niggas in one match.
I take the Rock.
Yeah, we don't want too much. We want representation, but not too much in the championship. We do need some white people in that match. Then we just put all the old people in the match. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, and Jason Statham looks old.
Yeah.
And then we got some more old white people in this match. Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee. Well, he's not white. Versus Jackie Chan versus Harrison Ford.
Damn, you should have put Jet Li in there.
Jet Li should have won that match. He could have been in there. But Jet Li is a loser. And Keanu Reeves is a fucking winner, man. He's moving on, man. It's awesome. Oh.
That's something I would. Not even for the show, but just simulate that one day. Just
What?
Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and Jackie Chan. Just see who the fuck come out winning.
Okay. Best roundhouse kick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had our main event, Deonte Bailey. I almost call you James again. We had our main event, and how do you feel about being on the podcast, man? You said you were very excited to be on. Have you enjoyed your time on the podcast? Have you enjoyed the time of me calling you an idiot?
Yeah.
You like
It's
that?
fun. It's fun. Keep just being like here.
Damn, I feel a real long speech coming on.
Nah.
You got some music to play. Hold on. We're going to play some inspiration. Hold on. If you're going to big me up, I want you to big me up, goddammit. I want to feel it. Amanda better be crying after the end of this speech. I want you to pay homage. Give me my flowers, motherfucker. Inspirational. Come on. You gonna come with it?
It's cool, yeah.
Me crying is kind of a low bar, though.
Yeah. She's a white woman. It's not a time when she isn't crying.
Right.
Pretty much.
So I have her wear a bib.
Up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
You ready?
Install the chime app today.
After the chime. Shit.
I'm telling you, it ain't that long.
Hold on. It's not that long. I thought you was going to snap off on the beat.
I am, but there ain't gonna be no speech, you know.
Go ahead. I love when people talk good about me. Go.
So, that's what I was saying. I just wanted to be on the podcast. You know, it was a dream of mine. Not no nighttime dream where I go to sleep and wake up. You know, like damn, I just dreamed I was. On
Yes,
the
you
podcast.
did. Don't lie.
No
Don't
like
lie.
that.
Yes, he was.
It was a daydream.
He was getting on his hands and knees at night. Dear God. Dear God. Sometimes I lose faith. But the thing that keeps me the thing that keeps me going is one day Keith Marcel will let me on the Sip N Slam podcast. And his 25 viewers and his ex-girlfriend, they gonna see me. They gonna see him talk about me disappointing this woman in the back of a Nissan Rogue. Lord, please listen to me. Yeah, that's you at night, man. You dream about this shit. Go ahead.
Just to be on the couch, you know, the fact that Keith invited me to the trap.
Yeah.
To sit on the couch and, you know, to have a conversation while watching pro wrestling and stuff like that. You know, it's just something I wanted to do. You know, I looked up to Keith in the community as far as Knoxville comedy.
Tell me why I'm so funny. Go.
Keith is hilarious.
Tell me why I'm your favorite comedian. Go.
Keith is my favorite Knoxville comedian.
Tell me why I'm your favorite comedian. Go.
Keith is my favorite comedian in Knoxville.
That's all we need to hear right there. We got enough evidence to convict him, Amanda.
Nah, but that wasn't.
This was a setup.
That wasn't that, like really.
This was a setup. We just needed you to say those words. Now we can place you at the scene of the crime.
Between you and Paul Kinfolk, y'all my favorite two comics in Knoxville.
Do me a favor. Don't ever mention another comedian on my podcast. I would prefer you not to even mention your name. Oh man, I love doing this show, man.
We gotta do
hey,
this.
you know we had to do it.
We gotta do this.
You know we had to fucking do it. So the new Space Jam just came out, and people, probably people my age, have been shitting on it relentlessly, man. How did you are? Okay, I'm 11 years older than you. How did you watch the new Space Jam? How did you feel about it?
I'm gonna tell you this. I liked it.
Uh-huh.
I get what people are saying about because I don't ever expect a remake to be better than the original.
Okay.
I never do that. I'll never say something's better.
I wonder if that ever has happened.
Have you seen the original?
Yeah, I've seen the original. What I will say is I see that, you know, watching the original and watching the new one, I can see that Michael Jordan had a more relaxed time playing himself.
What you
more
mean?
so than LeBron did. Like you could watch Space Jam and just see that Michael was more comfortable with just being Michael Jordan in a movie.
Okay.
And then, you know, LeBron took on more of a. It looked like he was playing more of a dramatic role since the fact that he, you know, got to be with his son and trying to teach his son the way to go, and his son wanted to take a different route as far as a career wise, and then, you know, him being trapped into a digital world. I like the whole idea of being trapped into a digital world and having to play his son's basketball game that his son created, you know, to win. Plus the graphics, the way Bugs Bunny looked.
Well, I already see the first problem with this fucking movie. Too much. Too complicated.
Oh, you haven't seen
Michael Jordan movie was so simple. Nigga got sucked into the ground. That was it. They never explained how it happened. Michael Jordan was like, how the fuck this happened? It was like, shut the fuck up. And then went to Toontown.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Why they had to make it so complicated?
I don't know.
Just put that nigga in a jersey and fight for Bugs Bunny's life. We didn't need all that other shit, man. That's the problem with remakes. They try too hard. That's not the problem just with remakes. The problem with movies are nowadays anyway. They try too fucking hard. They should just made this movie simple. Hey, look, he got sucked into the world, play. Like, they made it way too complicated. LeBron James is not an actor, so you're giving this complicated character to somebody who dribbles a ball and shoots it.
Very with me.
I don't want to say that because that sound like he was stupid or something. He just dribble the ball and shoot it.
More than athlete.
Yeah. but he's a basketball. He's an athlete first. Like he's not an actor.
Right.
It's not like he was balling. Like man, I'm really just trying to get into Hollywood. Like I'm doing stand-up comedy to try to get me into movies. It wasn't like LeBron James was playing basketball to get him in the movie.
Right.
So he's not even thinking about it. He's just a fucking basketball player, just having the time of his life or whatever, producing a shitty movie.
Now that you said that though about doing comedy to be in a movie, what's your dream role? Your dream role, like just.
My dream. I don't have really a dream role. I do have a list of roles I will not do. I will not be the fat person. I will not. And I think, and the thing about that is, the only way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna have to write my own movies, which I am. But even then, I don't even want to star in my own movies. I really don't want to act. If I did act, it would be because I had to, or like it just made too much sense.
Okay. Would you
play the character that's really close to who I am as a person, just an evil person? Then I'll do it.
Would you be the gay character?
Huh?
Would you be the gay character?
No, I would not.
You would not.
Because it wouldn't be authentic. Not because I would be against it, because it just wouldn't be authentic. I feel like nowadays we do it. You have gay actors. Just go get a gay actor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you don't need to have somebody who's not gay acting gay no more.
Would you be a woman?
Okay, I don't know if you just heard what I said about gay, but yeah,
Because they have women actresses.
Yeah, just get a woman. You talking about like would I do some Big Mama House shit? No, first of all I wouldn't do it because those weren't good movies.
But you got $50 million for it, like Martin.
No, I just it's not something I would be comfortable with.
I think I would.
I would.
My dream role though is like a buddy cop film type, like a Rush Hour.
Okay. You gonna be the serious person or the comedic relief?
The comedic relief, but I don't want to be the person that's thrown around and stuff like that. I want to be able to.
You want to be Ice Cube but funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't trying to be thrown.
So who's gonna get somebody? Got to get thrown around you.
Maybe the serious person because he don't know.
You got to go get Kevin Hart to get thrown around for you, I guess.
Yeah, like,
if you don't want to be the thrown around person, that's normally the buddy cop, the comedic dude is the person get thrown around.
Yeah, but I'm saying like even in Bad Boys, you know, Martin and Lawrence had action. Like he was able to whoop ass, and Chris Tucker whooped ass for the first two. The third one, he was getting his ass thrown around and shit.
Man. Let's I ain't watched Space Jam 2. Let's also talk about Space Jam 1 wasn't this fucking masterpiece.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like people like look, nostalgia is a bitch because as a child you like everything. As a child, nothing was better than me than a good old Spam sandwich. I love eating Spam. I would dress the fuck out some Spam, which was nothing but pink salt. That's what the fuck Spam was. Then I got older, I realized, what the fuck is Spam? You know, but like when you younger, you thought Space Jam was a good movie, and you look back at it, you're like, it really wasn't. It was good for what it was supposed to be, but it wasn't this great cinematic masterpiece. We're not talking about Titanic. Pootie Tang. We're not talking about Pootie Tang.
Was Titanic a masterpiece to you?
Titanic was a fucking masterpiece to me. And a lot of people say Titanic was too long, but it wasn't long enough. It wasn't too long for me. Mainly because I watched that when I was in juvenile detention, so I had nowhere else to go. So I was just soaking up everything. But I think the Lord put me in that juvenile detention, and my problem with hitting people put me in that juvenile detention facility so I could watch that movie. Because I wouldn't have watched that movie any other time. Because I was like, 4 hours? Bullshit. But when you locked up 24 hours, I got 4 hours to kill.
Yeah.
Literally.
I would say what movie I think is a masterpiece. You know, a movie, Strata Company.
So the masterpiece to you?
Yeah, like that. I ain't gonna say masterpiece, but like that was a great movie. Like that.
I wasn't a fan of that movie. I wasn't a fan of that movie simply because I watched the documentary on NWA, and it was so much better than the movie. It was like, and I know documentaries and movies are completely two different things, whatever, like scripted or whatever, but they focused to me on the wrong thing. They became a platinum selling group, not on the radio. Like, they didn't talk about, it was like they just went straight to the tabloid shit. Easy, and all that stuff, whatever. It was like, dude, I would have loved to see a movie just them talking about how the fuck did y'all do that? Y'all sold 1 million, y'all went platinum with no radio play? That's fucking, if somebody did that today, it's the internet. You know what I mean? But to do that in, what was it, the 90s, 80s? They sold 1 million records with no radio play when niggas didn't even hardly have TVs back then. Like, that's crazy. But they didn't, I don't think they mentioned that at all.
Just because nightclubs around the state was playing and people was coming from
They mentioned that. Like, they mentioned that a little bit, but they didn't go in depth about it.
Yeah.
That was my problem with
I would have said Endgame, but I feel like Endgame was missing one piece to the movie that I just felt like would have made it perfect.
And what was that?
The Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk needed action. Why was the Incredible Hulk not active? Like, he was just this smart guy with some glasses that was just giving off.
See, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch all of them, but I did watch the last 3. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna disagree with you simply based on the fact that I didn't watch none of the other Avengers movies. But I watched those. I watched the very last one. I was like, everybody's talking about how big. So I was like, I gotta watch it. It made me go back and watch some of the other movies. That's how good that fucking movie was. So I'm gonna disagree with that. Just simply because that was the only one I watched. But I was like, dude, I gotta see what the fuck else they talking about. Like, because this is a great movie. And I went back and I watched the one before that and the one before that. And I was like, shit. But I think the reason why, because I think somebody broke his confidence or something, and so he couldn't. I think that's what happened. I think he couldn't. Somebody broke his confidence. I'm not too sure, but I know it was a good movie.
I was what's that other? Well, yeah. Because Endgame, it has like the perfect scene. You know, the scene where they come out where they finally alive and Black Panther and them 2 girls. They walk out the little vault, and then all the heroes that Thanos killed come out. That's, to me, that's the greatest movie scene ever.
Okay.
That shit was so damn lit. Like, it was just.
No, you a Star Wars fan?
I've seen like 2 of them.
I can't. Once again, I'm horrible with names, man. I'm horrible. I don't know which. Oh, the original Space Jam 1, as it should have, because Space Jam 2 was a pile of shit, and I didn't even have to watch it to know that it was a pile of shit. First of all, because the first movie wasn't that good. You making a remake? Oh, goddamn, LeBron! What? LeBron just what? LeBron attacked the referee.
He knocked the referee.
Yo. Well, no more championships for LeBron because the referees lied. He was winning his rings. Damn, LeBron. That's how bad that movie was. It brought the anger out that man. But listen, I ain't have to watch Space Jam 2 to know it was bad. Because first of all, the first one wasn't that damn good to begin with.
It wasn't bad.
So you remake it was awful.
It was.
And because what I do is I like to just read the plots of movies. I like to go on Wikipedia and I just read the plots of movies, and that's how I figure out whether I like a movie or not. I've only watched Titanic because I didn't have Wikipedia in jail.
What about Django?
Nah, I don't like how comfortable white people were saying the N-word in that movie. Man, sometimes they would just say nigga.
They have the
like it wouldn't even be. They wasn't even telling a nigga to do nothing. They would just say nigga.
It was the funniest.
What you gonna do about it? It's in the script.
In a movie that I've seen.
Okay.
And it's the scene where Jamie Foxx, Django, he takes the whip and he beats one of the white slave masters because he was, beating the slaves.
Okay.
And that, to me, I ain't gonna count. Knowing the history of black people, the ancestors, shit like that, just from what was installed in my mind and in my heart, I couldn't help but laugh at that scene.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even like sad or upset or just watching, like, it was hilarious to me.
Why would anyone feel sad if the white slave owner was getting beaten?
I'm just saying, Amanda, you should. You don't have no reason not to.
I mean, I would feel good seeing the white slave owner get beaten.
Amanda, I feel like.
Oh.
You
here it goes.
Amanda's just.
You can tell when some crazy shit about to pop off because it get eerily silent for like a second. Like just the whole world just goes. When.
Like Amanda's just in here.
When somebody starts to begin their conversation as if they're opening the door, you just hear a squeak. Some bullshit about to come. Go ahead, say it, man. Offend a man in our own house. That's what I like to do every week. I come to a man house, I be like, man, that house dirty as a motherfucker.
I was just saying that Amanda's inhumane, and she
How?
takes pride in it, though.
How's she inhumane?
She's
Amanda's
just
a lovely person. What you talking about, man? See, Space Jam 2 got LeBron James beating up the referee, got Deonte coming at trying to take the role of James Davis and attack a white woman.
I love women,
You don't love women.
black women, my Africans.
But you don't. If you only love one type of women, you don't love women. You love black women.
I love Hispanic women,
What type of men do you love?
myself, my family, my
Damn,
team,
man.
like teammates, stuff like that. That's about it.
Damn, you gonna come on my show? You're not gonna give me no.
My fellow comedians.
Okay. All right. This all right. Let's do this. This is what I like to do. I like to go. I like to read the plots of movies and shit, and tell you why I don't like. All right. Basketball champion. This is the plot of Space Jam 2. Basketball champion LeBron James wishes for both of his sons, Darius and Dom, to follow in his footsteps. But Dom, a child prodigy in computer software, instead dreams of becoming a video game developer. First problem with the movie. How bad of a fucking father is LeBron James in this movie that he's arguing with his son about, hey, I want you to play basketball. So I was like, I want to be a video game developer, Dad. He's like, nah, man, you need to hoop.
This is
It's not like his son had a dream. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a comedian who has a podcast where people wrestle and they talk through it. No, his son had a good dream. They make good money.
time out. That's why you gotta watch the movie.
And first, I ain't gotta watch
Because
shit.
in the movie, the son hadn't explained to the dad what he really wanted to do yet. He was scared to tell
Oh,
him.
that's how afraid of LeBron James he was that he didn't feel open enough to communicate with his father. And LeBron James must have been beating the shit out this child.
No, he-
Y'all watched the movie. Y'all didn't watch Space Jam 2. Y'all watched the Jackson 5 documentary when y'all watched that goddamn movie. Because LeBron James is obviously abusing his child.
He didn't abuse it. He just
Kids who don't want to talk to their parents about shit are getting abused by their parents.
psychologically probably because he knew his dad wanted him to play basketball, but his dad never really took the time to understand that he wanted to do video games, and he never told him.
And that's such an ignorant stance to have for LeBron James in this movie. Like, nah, son, I don't want you to go in this field that's guaranteed for you to make a shit ton of money. I want you to rap. You disappointing your father. This 4-year college shit, disappointing. I want you to rap. I want you to take a chance.
Wasting 4 years.
Because what happened? First of all, also another instance of LeBron James is a bad father. He doesn't even look at the statistics of shit. When have you ever seen a great player produce another great player? Michael Jordan kids couldn't play basketball worth a fuck.
That's true.
They had the greatest basketball players of all DNA, and niggas couldn't make a layup.
Nah.
How bad was their mother at basketball?
Dale Curry.
Huh?
Dale Curry.
Dale Curry wasn't great. He was a decent player. Decent can make great,
Okay.
but great is just gonna make decent.
Oh, okay.
LeBron James' son is gonna be decent at basketball. When he gets to the pro level, I think right now he's killing it. Only because he want to start when everybody else is great as a kid or whatever. But when he gets to the NBA, he's gonna be decent. Because that's what happens. Great produces decent, decent produces great. My dad's a crackhead. I'm gonna be great.
My dad is unknown. My goal is to be known.
That's a cute way to put that trauma.
That-
My dad wasn't there, but I'm gonna be things people with trauma say. All right,
What's your
listen. Oh, go ahead.
Now you go.
LeBron's wife, Kamaya, advises him to respect Dom's wish. While LeBron starts showing an interest in Dom's arcade basketball game, Dom discovers a glitch after performing a specific move which causes his character to be deleted to his chagrin. First of all, got another problem. All right, so why is he so hung up on Dom but doesn't give a fuck about what Darius is doing?
Because Darius is playing basketball, like.
Oh, okay. Darius took Daddy's abuse to heart and got on the court like Daddy won. Okay, Darius, can we please give a heartfelt prayer out to LeBron James kids in this movie? One of them just wants to be a video game developer. The other one probably wants to be a video game developer, but he's tired of his father beating his ass. So, I thought this movie was supposed to be a comedy. This shit is
comedy.
surviving LeBron James right here, man. What the fuck? I'm sickened. I'm sickened. We had kids watching this shit. Later, LeBron is invited with his family to Warner Brothers Studios, Burbank, to discuss a movie deal, but LeBron diminishes the idea while Dom shows an interest in the studio software, particularly its state-of-the-art artificial intelligence. First of all, another problem with the movie, I hate when they do dumb shit like that. I hate when shit happens in the movie that's happening in the movie. Don't do that dumb shit with me. I like my movies dumb. Don't be doing no shit when LeBron James is a basketball player who's in a movie, but he's also trying to get a movie deal in the movie. Don't do no shit like that. First of all, I be way too high when I watch this shit. Now I don't know what the fuck is going on. I like simple movies. Give me Joe Dirt.
Which is why you should stay sober.
Give me Joe Dirt.
Stuff like
Just a white man with a mother. I like that shit. Great movie all the time, Joe Dirt.
But he didn't do a movie in the movie. That's a spoiler alert.
Ain't no spoiler alert. Dom expresses an interest in a future with Warner Brothers, leading to a blow-up argument with his father when LeBron refuses to let him give up basketball. Let's talk about how bad LeBron James is a father, because first of all, he can do both. He can do both. He can be a basketball player and a video game developer, unless LeBron James got these kids in the goddamn gym 21 hours a day.
In the movie,
Had the motherfucker doing 12 a day.
in the movie, he was going to send his son to basketball camp.
I thought you were going to say to a concentration camp. That's how he treat them.
To a basketball camp. His son want to go to a video camp, and they on the same day. They on the same day.
Of course,
they last
of
the
course.
same amount of time.
Of course, that's how scheduling always happens in movies. It's never, oh, y'all just do this Friday, I'll do this Saturday. It's like, no, both of these events you want to attend happening at the same time in different parts of the world.
Unless it's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, like, what? All right. Algie, who has secretly become self-aware. What the fuck is going on with this movie?
Algie Rhythm is the villain, Don Cheadle.
And desires more recognition from the world, lures the two to the basement server room and traps them in virtual reality.
And it looks like that cube right there. That how the cube do all the colors like that. That's what it looks like.
These are two different movies. These are entirely two different movies. They just mashed together. It's LeBron James, Surviving LeBron James, and then the sequel to iRobot. And they just threw them together. This movie said, I'm getting off this movie. Taking... I can't do this no more, man. Prayers out to LeBron James' kids, Darius and Dom.
Those might be his rich.
No, those are his real kids. That's how thick that's how meta this movie is. It's LeBron James playing a basketball player while trying to get a movie deal who abuses his kids by having them in the movie where he's trying to get the movie deal while in the movie. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. Taking Dom as his prisoner, he orders LeBron to Yo! This is the wackest villain, bro! This is the wackest villain! Hey, LeBron, I kidnapped your son. Now get some of your friends together. Taking Dom as his prisoner, he orders LeBron to assemble a basketball team made entirely from fictional characters owned by Warner Brothers, of course, because Algie, he's self-aware, but he's so self-aware he cares about copyright infringement. You would think a computer would give him, if he's an evil computer, you would think he'd be like, man, fuck it, we gonna have the Incredible Hulk in here. We gonna have Rambo. I don't give a fuck. I'm a computer, bitch. I don't give a fuck about copyright infringement. But he's like, no, I know where our bread is buttered. To compete against his own team in a day's time. Now it's an Ice Cube movie. Now you gotta get a whole team together in 13 minutes. Telling him that he will only be released if he wins. But why? But okay, what's gonna happen if he don't win?
Everybody that's the deal was that him and the son would be trapped in the digital world.
Okay.
And then when he got the Toon Squad with him, the deal became, and the tunes will be deleted. Then he brought everybody from in the world that joined the live stream on their phones. They all got teleported to the digital world. So like now it's like billions of people that are watching the game. They said if LeBron's team loses, all the people in there will be trapped in the digital world. So really nobody in the real world will be left because everybody that had their phone and looked was at their game.
That was a real nice way to say kill them.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
If you trapping somebody in a world that's not the real world, you're killing them.
Yeah.
Oh no, officer, I didn't kill my wife. I just trapped her in between this pistol. Man, I'm getting the fuck off of here, man. Another great episode of Sip N Slam. Don't watch that goddamn Space Jam surviving LeBron James, man. He abusing the shit out of them kids in that movie. Those are his real kids, and Porky Pig can't rap worth a fuck. Stop hyping that shit up. I get sick and tired of how dumb we act sometimes. Then y'all get mad. People say, "Oh, the government treats us like we dumb," because a lot of us are. A lot of us are. Signing off.
Most of us.
I want to say, hey, I fulfilled this man's wish. Now he's going to go on to bigger and better things, like going to Shoney's right before it switches over to lunch, so you can get some breakfast. Just got real low goals, man. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I love y'all. Good night. Deonte, what's your IG, man? At least shout that shit out. My auntie gonna follow you, man. Don't accept none of her pictures. All her pictures, she gonna see her titty gonna be out. My auntie disgusting. I told her to stop.
You can follow me on Instagram.
You hurt my relationships with people, auntie, when you send people with pictures with your titties out.
At Really Deonte.
That really Deonte, man. All right. Signing off. Big round of applause for our producer, Amanda Cruz. Big round of applause for her living room. All right. Signing off. Good night. See you guys. Good night. Good morning. See you guys next week.